Good morning and welcome to my show. This is the show where we do the big bounce back from adversity, trials, and triumphs. Yeah, and we turn them into victories. That's what we do here. I'm so happy to be back because it's Wednesday, and I told you I would stop by to see you on Wednesdays, and I have to keep my word. Well, I'm really excited, and I want to give a shout out to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as we celebrated him this weekend. I went to the Martin Luther King parade and it was amazing. And to see the young people, oh my goodness, they were walking down there with dignity and pride. Oh my goodness. And they were playing drums and singing and everything. And I love to see that. Anybody that knows me know I love the young people and the children of tomorrow. And I love when they're striving and thriving. Yes. I'm sure that if Martin Luther King Jr. could look down on those children on Saturday morning at the parade on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, yeah, it was exciting. I want to actually do a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. to just kind of have in remembrance of him. Um, it was faith is taking the first step, even when you don't know the whole staircase. Martin Luther King Jr. said, just take the first step. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Yeah. So the title of our show today, our session, is The New Normal. The new normal. So when adversity strikes and we go through a trial or anything like that, we just like to say, oh, I can't wait till things get back to normal. But what if we need to embrace the new normal? Just let's think about that. You know, um, I had to learn how to embrace the new normal because I can remember, and as many of you all that have been watching the show know that my husband passed away and I'm bouncing back. And I had to stop trying to create the old normal and to embrace the new normal. Yeah, without feeling guilty. That's the key. So, whatever you're bouncing back from, I don't know, it could be financial situations, a relationship breakup, a demotion. I don't know. I don't know what your big bounce is. But trying to go back to what you considered normal may be counterproductive. Why don't we embrace the new normal? So you say, Kim, what does that look like? Okay. For instance, for me, I had to totally accept that things had changed. Total acceptance. Things have changed, and guess what? They will never be the same again. So we have to move and step into a forward launch into our new life. Yeah. And we want to make it, a lot of people say, I'm living my best life. Okay, cool. Live your best life, but remember, even in your best life, you can make that better. It's intentional that we choose to embrace our new normal, right? So I want to talk about how we do that. How do we embrace our new normal? One thing we can do, as we talked in the last session, is stay in the present. You have to stay in the present. This is what's happening right now in my world, and I'm going to enjoy it. Yeah, that's one of the steps in embracing our new normal. The second step in embracing the new normal is, what can I do right now that brings me peace? Okay? Whether it's staying away from negativity, whether it's guarding your heart, guarding your headspace, yeah, that's your new normal. And what is it looking like? Your routines, your everyday things you're doing. Yeah, we have to create a space of normalcy in the here and now. Right. Because if we live in the past normal, we can't move forward. It's not going to happen. As long as you live in the past normal, it is not going to happen. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm being honest with you. Now, I always have a story. I have a story. So, when my husband first passed, like on a Saturday, if he wasn't here, I would pretend like in my head he's at Sam's or he's at the produce stand to make me feel okay with the fact that he's no longer with me. Yeah, I had to stop that because that was the old normal. The new normal says, hey, Kim, what are you going to do today on this Saturday? What are you going to do to be great on this Saturday? That's how we change the channel on that thinking. Yeah. And guess what, y'all? It works. It really works. So guess what? Be intentional about embracing a new normal. Guess what? Every day is a new day to be better and to step in your greatness, right? Okay, just remember I told you that. Now guess what? Y'all know what? Y'all know I'm always talking to y'all on my way to work, kind of like, sort of. Like I'm supposed to be getting ready to go to work right now. And yeah, I'm going to get there on time though. But I had to stop by because I make promises to see you on Wednesday. So I like to be a woman of my word. All right, and as promised, I always want to leave you with a quote and a scripture. Now, remember, I am the founder of Good to Great Counseling and Mindset Transformation. Okay? So if you want further information about that company, which I believe in, and is there to change lives and mindsets, I will leave the link for you to go in and at least look at the website and see if there's anything that may be helpful to you. All right. Without further ado, I like to say that. Yeah. I sound kind of sharp, don't I? I'm going to go to the quote and the scripture for today. Okay. The quote is, when we are no longer able to change the situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. I like to repeat it so it can sink in. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Yeah, that's by somebody called Viktor Frankl. Yeah, so think about that. Maybe we can't change the situation, but we can change ourselves. We can do that. I'm just saying, trust me on this. It works, y'all. Okay, and the scripture is one of my favorites. It's my new favorite, yeah, in my new normal. Blessed is the one who preserves or perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. And like I say, we have to always repeat it so we can make sure we heard what we thought we heard. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. That's found in James 1, verse 12. And if I look sleepy, it's because I just rolled up out the bed. Sorry. They say come as you are. So this is as I am. But what I want y'all to do today is enjoy your wonderful Wednesday and continue to bounce back. Wow, this is what we're doing. It is exciting. Well, without further ado, I get to say it twice. I'm getting ready to get out of this chair and get on the way to work and be thankful to God for a place to be able to do his work. Until next time, bounce back. See you next Wednesday.